Alright, hello everyone, it's Team Rocket Draws here with another Pokemon drawing video. And for this video, guys, I'm bringing back a series that I used to do on my channel either a couple or a few years ago, but I'm doing a little bit different. And the series is where we choose random Pokemon and then we draw them from memory. So just like as far as you can remember, you draw them. And before, I used to do 6 random Pokemon, and then I would do quick sketches of them, and then the end have fun. So it's more like a silly, you know, like fun comedy kind of like series, I guess you could say. But I want to change it around, guys. I want to do something different this time, and I want you guys to be part of it. So please follow along, guys, because I want to include your drawings on the next video. Like every other video that I do, I want to include your drawings, so just make sure you send them in. So yeah, to get started, guys, what I want to do is, instead of 6 Pokemon and then doing quick sketches, I want to do 3 Pokemon and do decent sketches. So actually take my time and actually try to like sketch them out and maybe even color them. You know, you never know, it depends if you guys want to. So I want you guys to follow along. I'm gonna choose 3 random Pokemon, and right here you guys can see I'm in the random Pokemon generator website, and right now I have 3 selected, and I took away the sprites. So we put sprites on, it's gonna show us like the way the Pokemon look, but that's not what we want. We want 3 random ones, and we don't want to know how they look like. So I'm pretty familiar with a lot of these Pokemon, so hopefully you guys are familiar with Pokemon as well, just because there's, out of all the Pokemon there is right now, you're gonna have to draw those 3 that are gonna come up, and we're just gonna give it one try, guys. Like regardless of how hard the Pokemon are or how easy it is, we're gonna draw all 3 of them. So hopefully you guys can follow along, and yeah, it's gonna be really fun, guys. So I'm gonna draw them out, you guys draw them out at home. Once you do this, and no cheating, guys, because it kind of defeats the whole purpose of this, right? So once we draw the drawings, you know, please send them in. I got a link to my email, to my Twitter, however you guys want to send, except Facebook. Don't send them to Facebook, guys, I forgot my password. But just send them in, guys, and then on the next episode that I upload, I will post up your drawings in the beginning. So it's gonna be really exciting seeing everybody's like definition of how the Pokemon is supposed to look like as far as they remember, without looking at the actual Pokemon or any references. This is just from memory. That's the whole point. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, guys, to be honest. So for the first episode, I guess you could say, even though I've done a couple other ones, but they were a little bit different, we're actually gonna go and generate. So we end up getting Pikachu, which is kind of easy one. You know, I see Pikachu a lot, so I feel like I could draw Pikachu. Crustle, that's gonna be a hard one for me, at least. Like, I can't remember exactly how it looks like. I got an idea, and then we have Mime Junior, guys. So I think this is a fairly good episode for this one. Pikachu, mostly everybody knows Pikachu, right? And then we got Crustle. It's kind of one of those like in the back Pokemon that it's not too complicated, but there's a lot of features that you might forget or you might not remember. And then we got Mime Junior, which I don't know, like I've done a tutorial, I believe, on Mime Junior, so I kind of remember a little bit. I remember more the colors than anything, but it's gonna be fun, guys. So follow me along. Just get a paper and a pencil, and just from memory, don't look anything up, don't Google it, don't do anything like this, because it defeats the whole purpose. And let's just sketch them out one by one, and you guys could do them in the same paper. That's probably what I'll be doing. And then yeah, at the end we'll see how it ends up looking like, and I can't wait to see your drawings, guys. So remember to send them in. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I did, guys, was that I wanted to do it more of a sketch. So I just like my drawing tutorials, I wanted to do just the basic shapes and then do some lines and just get it all proportional and just make it all straight and everything. But I don't know, guys, it seemed a little bit too stiff to start off with. I wasn't too happy with it, and ultimately it just seemed too big for the actual paper. So I decided to erase it and then just draw it as I go. So one of the things that I remembered about Pikachu was the shape of the head. Like around the cheeks area, it was a little bit like sticking out, either side or just one side or the other. And then for the eyes, I don't know, I don't think that's how they look like, guys, but that's how, you know, that's how it is and how I drew them. And then just to make it a little bit more quirky, I added some hair. I know that Pikachu doesn't have hair. I know there's one Pikachu in the anime that does, but I decided just to add it just to make it a little bit more interesting interesting. And then I kind of wanted Pikachu giving like the peace, you know, the peace sign, the peace pose, but I'm really horrible at this, guys. Look at the arm, it just looks really off. Ultimately later on I do change it, but the body, I think it came out pretty good. I remember being a little bit more like a gumdrop shape, and then actually for like the where the feet start, it would kind of curve in a little bit. So that was my Pikachu, my interpretation of what Pikachu looks like from my head without looking at any reference. And then for Crustle, guys, I had a little bit more of an idea of how it is. It was just basically a crab that has like a giant like piece of dirt, you know, a giant piece of land. So I just decided to make it look like a crab. I don't even remember if that's how the eyes look like. I don't know if they're just round or they're kind of sticking out like that, but ultimately I just went with that, guys, and I think that's probably the closest one that I got to how the way it looks like. And even though that I'm already doing the voiceover for this, guys, and you guys are looking at me drawing this, you know, and in the speed drop, but I still haven't seen the actual drawings. I haven't seen the actual reference, the way they actually look like. And as far as I can tell right now, Crustle is the one that looks, or that I think is gonna look the closest to the actual Pokemon. And then for Mime Junior, the only thing I remember was his hat. That's the only thing I remember. And then I couldn't remember the shape of his eyes or anything like that, or even how the body looks. So I just added like kind of like these shorts, and I don't know, guys. I think he looks like, if you were to guess who that was, I think you would get it, but I don't think I was even close to actually drawing them. But I had fun, guys. This was a fun experience, and ultimately I like how they came out. Like I could tell who each Pokemon is, and I didn't go like really detailed. I didn't, you know, take the extra step and try to fully draw them out. I just did more of a sketch and just followed through, and I think I did pretty decent. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, and yeah, let's see how they actually look like now. All right, so the first one that we're gonna look at is Crustle, guys. And no, okay, I admit it, guys, that was fairly close. Obviously the claws are a lot bigger. To be honest, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, just thinking back at Crustle, I don't remember him having those huge claws, but I think I was fairly close like that. Like, I got the layers and everything in the dirt. I think I came pretty close. Probably that's gonna be the closest one that I got to. And then I remember it had like little pebbles, and then just the different layers with different colors. So I don't know, I think I did pretty decent with Crustle, guys. I think you would know who Crustle was. All right, guys, so now let's look at Pikachu. Oh, mine looks like an old school, like back in, you know, like Disney times, like the old school Mickey Mouse, black and white. That's how like my interpretation of Pikachu looks like. It looks a little bit more cartoony than it actually is, but I think I nailed the actual features other than the actual nose. I think on the nose, I remember it being a little bit different, and yeah, I kind of messed up on the nose, but I think it still looks decent, you know. The mouth, I remember him just having, I missed that, kind of like those two circles, right? I just did mine more of a straight line. I think that would have made it look a little bit better. And the eyes are circles, not oval shapes. But I don't know, guys. I did my best, and I got close to the way it actually looks like. I think the body, I was pretty close at it too. Like I mentioned before, I do have a tutorial on Pikachu, so I did remember, even though I made that tutorial like a few years ago, I still like the shape of the body still stuck in my head, you know. So I don't know, guys. I think I did pretty good. As well as the tail, I think I got it right. Even the darker shade where the tail starts. Alright, guys, so now for Mime Junior, and I think this is the worst one out of all of them. I completely forgot about the little like earmuffs that he has covering his ears. I know he had something there. I tried adding hair at one point. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah, guys, it's just, mine's like the, I don't know, like the weird cousin, I guess, of Mime Junior. So I forgot also the way the eyes look, the big smile, the little like ball in his stomach, and then the shape. It's kind of like like the shape of a dress or something like that for his actual like body, and kind of looks like the top of an ice cream cone, right? So I remember it being a different shade at the bottom for like the pants, but I think I was pretty close, guys. I know I got the little ball as well at the top of his hat or his hair, whatever it actually is. Obviously he's trying to copy like one of those clown hats, but I don't know, I think I did okay, guys. I think you would know who it was if you actually looked at Mime Junior, my drawing, and then guessed, right? But I think my best one has to be Crustle or Pikachu, and then obviously the last one being Mime Junior. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, how I did. You guys could rate me 1 through 10 or 1 through 5. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. So I would say for Crustle, I would probably give me a 4, and just in details. Obviously we're not going into like completely, you know, like, oh, it had to look exactly the way it did. No, let's just say like the way it looks like. Did I get close to it? I think I would give myself a 4 out of 5 for Crustle. For Pikachu, I don't know if I would say the same thing. The eyes look a little bit more cartoony. Either 3, I would give myself a 3.5 for Pikachu, and then for Mime Junior, I would give myself a 2, just because I feel like you would be able to recognize who it was, but at the same time I missed so many of those features. So hopefully you guys did good, guys. Let me know in the comment section below how yours turned out, and hopefully you guys paused the video and did your own drawings, or if you guys want to participate on the next one, then feel free. If you guys participated in this one, make sure to send me your drawings before I do the next one, which I think I'll do it once a week. I actually had fun doing this, and it's something that doesn't take too much time, you know. That's one of those issues that I run with, just time. And so yeah, just send them in to my email. I think that's my preferred way. If you guys would be able to do that, that'd be perfect. So I can't wait to see your drawings and see how close you guys got to the actual Pokemon. So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and I guess I'll just catch you guys on the next one. Team Rocket Draws out.